During the best 60 seconds of your week, you may have noticed a few books behind me. And yes, it's true, I've read all of them. Thomas Jefferson once said, "I simply cannot live without books." And I guess I'm a little like him in that regard. When I was a little guy, they told us that you learn to read and then you read to learn. And I think there's a lot to be said for that. So I was surprised to see a study just the other day that said that the average American reads one book per year. And of that one book, very few get past the first chapter. Think about that. Meanwhile, the average executive in this country reads one book per week and reads it cover to cover. So if it's true that the more you learn, the more you earn, reading might be the key fundamental factor to all of that. Warren Buffett, they say, reads 2 books per day. Maybe that's a little further down the other end of the spectrum, but to help all of us with our summer reading, you remember that stuff that they used to give you in school? CharlieGiroux.com, to which I hope you're all getting a free subscription, CharlieGiroux.com, will feature an occasional book review this summer for your summer reading pleasure, so that when you head to the mountains or head to the shore, we can ask, what's on your nightstand? We'll feature a lot of business and politics, because that's what we talk about here, but we'll also go with another piece of Jeffersonian advice when he said, "Read nothing but biography and history, for that is the stuff of which life is made." So there you are for the reading for summer 2017. Now, I know everybody expects us to talk about the firing of James Comey this week, but frankly, there's too much still in flux to make much comment there. There are going to be facts laid on the table before this even gets to you that will change things, I'm sure of that. But this much is clear. The real issue is, who will the next director of the FBI be? Our Senator Pat Toomey is suggesting Merrick Garland, a suggestion that's interesting and rife with irony. Would the Democrats really find reasons to oppose their poster child? One reason might be that they would balk at the opportunity to have Donald Trump appoint a vacancy on the D.C. Circuit Court of Appeals, which would be created by a Garland going on to direct the FBI. But what I really want to make a comment about today is 2018 and the vital Senate elections that are coming up. This time the Democrats are on the defensive for those Senate seats, where 25 of the 33 up in 2018 are Democratic held right now. That's more than half of their caucus. Think about that. And many of them are in states carried by Donald Trump. In fact, 10 to be specific, half of them in heavily red states like Montana, West Virginia, North Dakota, Indiana, and Missouri, and the others in swing states like our own Pennsylvania. So 25 looms as a very big number for 2018. And on the House side, 25 is as well, because there are virtually that number of seats held by Republicans right now that are in districts carried by Hillary Clinton a year ago. Those will be the ultimate tests of whether or not the Democrats can take the House or appreciably change the configuration in the Senate. Not likely to take the Senate, but may be able to hold enough of their seats so that in the next cycle they're able to do that. We'll be talking a lot about that in the days to come. But for now, that's the best 60 seconds of your week.